翼で今全部を切っ去って飛ぶ
Japan 2011. Most of the country's volleyball clubs are getting close. Why? Because no one is interested in this specific sport. But in the starting of 2012, the graph shows a sudden increase. Many people started playing volleyball, especially in high schools. What happened? In the starting of 2012, however, many people started playing volleyball, of course, all thanks to Haruichi Furutate, who created such a great manga known as Haikyuu. We all have to make our dreams come true. Well, what's stopping you? Duplication. And no one else but we ourselves are. We stop ourselves. So when we look one by one at what Haikyuu has taught us, let's see part 1, Power. How we become powerful and work for the journey of Haikyuu. Every student, every athlete, wants a booster for victory. There is no bad thing in this. Our survival instinct. Haikyuu teaches us that we don't just play to win, but you all play because you like to play. It's simple. That is why in childhood, we did it for fun, apart from winning or losing. Most of the time thinking, why should I watch an anime when I can watch the real game? Right or wrong? A voiceover is only of the coach. It won't show you the player's perspective. All the hard work, training, struggle, determination. Most of the times, losing is very frustrating. But in focusing on this, in losing, your own faith in yourself will be broken. Haikyuu shows this very well with Kageyama, how even after losing, they don't let their motivation go. After losing, many of us just sit down and say, no man, I won't play anymore, or this work is not for me. But in Haikyuu, it shows the players doing even more hard work so that next time they will win. I always pay more attention to the characters' words. By layering emotions and determination onto their speech, you can see how much a character is progressing, how much he has learned, how much he has lost, how high he is. If you remember, Hinata in his first match after he lost. Looking back while making this video, it feels like it all started from day one. Hinata saw the little giant on TV, opening his wings to fly. This doesn't show some huge badass moment or a top player. It shows that 1 second of watching gave Hinata the willpower. He didn't just love volleyball, he made it his dream. Even though Hinata is the shortest player on the court, he doesn't let the height of the net define his limits. He proves that while you cannot change your starting height, you can absolutely change how high you jump. When the narrator asks, so why do we run from our problems? He is calling us out. We should be like Hinata, and like the little giant before him, the solution is to develop that spiritual willpower and the animal instinct to survive. When we run from our problems, we are essentially letting gravity win. We stay on the ground because we are afraid of the fall. But the little giant mindset says that the height of the obstacle actually determines how much power you have to put into your jump. The bigger the problem, the more explosive your response needs to be. After losing in junior high, both joined Karasuno. This is the formation of the real Karasuno, also known as the Fallen Crows. They are called this because they were once greats and now they are finding their way. On this path, they meet new players and mentors. It's going to be difficult. They will lose many times and win many times. Sometimes, losing is more important than winning. Their hunger shows us two sides, the fear of losing and the path forward. Whenever someone underestimates Hinata, he fills them with his spirit. That glimpse shows his spiritual willpower and the fire inside. When it comes to basic mental needs, humanity is at its most primitive and scary state. For example, if you leave a man alone on an island, he will become a beast to survive. This animal instinct is in all of us. Hinata never gets bored of his support, but in the first episode, there was no logic in him winning, until he eventually defeated that wall at Nationals. It's not only about Hinata, every character has life. Everyone is doing something amazing in their own place. Whether it's Sugawara's role or Asahi pushing his limits, they aren't just following, they are doing something amazing. Even if they have to push their limits, they do it. And Asahi, the ACE of the Karasuno, is the most complex. He carries a mental scar from the past and is trying to heal from it. It shook his confidence. He didn't even want to play, but his love for the game pulled him back in, even though he was afraid of being hurt again. A text. If Hinata is Naruto, Kageyama is Sasuke. He is smart, but he is scared of repeating the old mistakes he made as the king when he was alone. The show doesn't just focus on Hinata. There are rivals and mentors on this path. Many have personal connections to the game, and even those without a long story are trying to become professional. They have the energy and level to play. One thing that makes this different, he never forgets they are just high schoolers. Sometimes we see them at the point of breaking. The focus on the progression of so many characters is amazing. If we follow the same learning, there is no chance of truly losing. You might lose a game, but like them, you learn, and ultimately the victory is yours. We've heard never give up in every anime, but Haikyuu shows it deeply. Even if you work heart and soul for that one moment and you still fail, what then? Haikyuu shows that reality when Kageyama and Hinata lose. Rivalry leads to growth. The legacy of the greatest loser. The true weight of the conclusion lies in the idea that being a loser isn't a permanent state, it is a prerequisite for greatness. The narrator emphasizes that the journey of Karasuno isn't a fairy tale where they win every time. It's a story about how they handle the moments when they are crushed. He wants us to understand that the pain of losing is actually the fuel for the next jump. When he says, "If you have felt this pain, then color yourself in the colors of Haikyuu," he's talking about solidarity. He is saying that anyone who has ever failed, anyone who has ever been told they are too small or not enough, belongs to this community. The colors of Haikyuu, the black and orange of the crows, represent the ability to find beauty in the struggle and the strength to fly even when your wings feel clipped. If you felt that fire, if you're a fallen crow who is tired of staying on the ground, then you need to join the flock. Subscribe to this channel right now. Don't just do it for the numbers. Do it because this is where we find the motivation to smash through the walls life builds in front of us. Next, this is where we turn our losses into the fuel for our next victory. Hit that notification bell like it's a championship point serve, because we have a lot more stories to tell, and you don't want to be left on the bench when the next whistle blows. And if you haven't witnessed it yet, or even if you have 1,000 times, go watch Haikyuu. Don't just watch it as an anime. Watch it as a roadmap for your own life. Watch it to see that being too short or too inexperienced is just a setup for a legendary comeback. Watch it to remember that as long as the ball hasn't touched the floor, the game isn't over. Thanks for watching. See you next time soon.